got me, you got me, got me twisted. You got me, got me twisted. Hey baddies, it's your girl Sham and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you could be a baddie too. So for today's video, this is my 1 month Conch update. It'll be 4 weeks tomorrow, which is crazy because it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But this is what she looks like. Hopefully, okay, it's gonna focus on my face, so hopefully y'all can see. That's what it looks like. And actually, if you didn't see my first video where I talked about how I initially felt, you know, the week within me getting it done, I will go ahead and link that video up here in the corner. So go ahead and watch that one first and then come back to watch the 1 month update. But this is actually going to be a really short video because I haven't had any problems whatsoever with this piercing, like literally. I haven't had no bumps. I've had crusties maybe like once or twice, but not even a lot, like just a few. And it's just crazy. Like I should have gotten it done earlier because it just is like the easiest thing to heal. And I was so nervous after having my double forward helix pierced and going through the process of trying to get the bumps down and just everything. I was hesitant to get any other cartilage piercings because I thought I was going to have the same experience, but it is a completely different experience. It did a complete 180. Like I just, wow, I wish I would have got it done sooner. I wish I wouldn't have like scared myself out of getting it because I haven't had any problems. I have kind of bumped it a couple of times, but even when I bump it, it's not nearly as bad as when I used to bump this piercing. Like this, my soul used to leave my body if I would hit it hard enough, whereas like this, it'll hurt for a little bit and it'll kind of like, you know, kind of pulsate for a second after I bump it, but after that it's good to go. I've still been sleeping on this side. I still have my travel pillow, and sometimes I sleep on it and sometimes I actually sleep on a regular pillow. It just depends on how I'm sleeping that night. If I'm sleeping more so on the front side of my face, then I can get away with sleeping on a regular pillow. But if I'm sleeping on the back side of my face and my ear is actually applying pressure, I sleep with the travel pillow because it still is just a little tender and a little sore when it comes to sleeping, and obviously applying the entire pressure of my head on it is like, you know, not really the best idea. So if I'm gonna sleep on the back of my head, then I will use the travel pillow just to kind of cuff and make sure that my ear is nice and secure. But if I'm gonna sleep on like the front half of my face, I will sleep on a regular pillow and it's no problem. Cleaning, same story. I use this little saline solution that I bought from Target. I'm waiting on it to focus. There we go. Oh, I love this camera. I bought this from Target, and what I do is I'll actually show you how I clean it because it's time for me to clean it. I clean it twice a day. So I take a Q-tip. This is a clean Q-tip. I take the spray, and I actually try to spray it slow so that it doesn't ooze out, because it will kind of like, I'll show you. Y'all see that? Okay. So I don't want it to like make a mess. So I squeeze it really slow so that it just kind of drips. And then what I do is, okay, I need a mirror. Sorry, y'all are really close to my face. Okay. So now that I could see, I just take the Q-tip and I go around it like this. And the jewelry is actually moving a lot now. You're not supposed to twist it around or push it back and forth or do anything like that, but it's healing really nicely, and I do have some wiggle room here on the jewelry. So I am actually going to flip sides because I'm actually going to get a new Q-tip because this one is just acting a fool. This one has like this long piece that's just asking to get caught on something, and this one got all like soggy. So I'm going to get another Q-tip. And I'm going to spray them. I spray both ends because I use one end to clean the front of my ear and the other end to clean the back, just to make sure that they're both getting equally cleaned. So I take it and I go around and sometimes kind of under because I can kind of push the jewelry forward a little bit. So if there's any crusties or anything underneath it, I very gently just go and like, you know, get those. And then once I'm done with the front, I kind of just wipe off the front of the jewelry to make sure that it's nice and shiny or whatever. And for the back, so this is the like kind of hard part because I can't ever really see behind my ear, so I just kind of have to feel around. And as y'all can see, the jewelry is moving a lot. So this is like the part of my ear that's closest to my head that I just kind of, I put the Q-tip back there and I go up and down and I kind of spin it like this. And that's why the jewelry is moving so much. And then I get the bottom. And then I go right here and I get the top. And now, the one thing I will say is the way that my conch is pierced, first of all, my ear is very close to my head. So the jewelry is actually touching the back side of my ear right here. It's like resting on it. So when I go to clean this part of my ear, it's kind of sore and it's kind of tender. And I actually can't take the Q-tip and stick it in between the jewelry and my ear because the jewelry is sitting up against my ear. So I kind of have to very gently just kind of bend my ear and just get back there as best as I can. Like so, like that. And I do that twice a day and that's pretty much it. Was something else. Oh, you know what I miss? The only thing that I miss that I can't do with this piercing is when I'm in the shower and I get my ears and I take the towel and I clean behind my ears. Oh my gosh, I miss cleaning behind my ear. This ear, I still clean behind this ear, duh, but I can't take my towel and go behind this ear. I wouldn't recommend it. There's, you know, all type of little like microfibers from the towel that could get stuck in your piercing, as well as just the other germs and bacteria from that towel. You know, you're using it to wash up and everything, so you just don't want to take it and go behind your ear. And then too, it will be really abrasive considering the fact that this is a new piercing. Once it fully heals, like maybe like a year and a half, then I'll probably, you know, start washing behind my ear again with the towel. But I really miss taking a warm towel and cleaning behind my ear. I still will clean my entire ear, but the way that I do that is I take a cotton pad and I actually use this right here. But I'm very careful to not put this on the piercing or close to the piercing. I only use it to get up in here really good because I find that it gets the dirt out really, really well. And then for the rest of my ear, so like my tragus, my lobe, and then like the stuff that's closer to the piercing, I'll just spray the cotton pad with this and get it nice and wet and nice and juicy and clean the rest of my ear that way. And you could actually probably just use this to clean your entire ear, but I do like using this on, you know, this top little ridge where my forward helix will be, and kind of like to right about here. I just get really good in there with this. So is that all I have for you guys? I think that's all I have for you guys. I literally, like, I don't have any complaints with this piercing other than wanting to put a washcloth behind my ear. So yeah, I guess I'll do like a 6-month update. Ooh, so I'm allowed to change the jewelry at 6 weeks. I don't think I'm gonna do that, only because I haven't had any issues as far as like the jewelry snagging or like hitting it or anything like that. And I don't really want to pay $30 to just put a smaller post in it when I know that like my intentions is to put a hoop in it and leave a hoop in it. So I think what I'm gonna do is just wait until around like 6 months. She told me 6 to 8 and that she would prefer that I wait to 8, but considering that I'm not having any problems, I'm probably gonna try it at 6. I've already bought 2 conch hoops, and I will link the company in the description because I can't think of the name of the company right now, but I will link them in the description. I bought 2 conch hoops. I'm not going to show them to you guys yet, okay? I'm going to pull them out when it's time for me to change it. And I bought them in 2 different sizes. So it's the same style hoop, but it's 2 different sizes. One is 10 millimeters and one is 12 millimeters because I just didn't know what size to get for my ear, and I would rather, they were having a sale, so I would rather have both, and just if one is too big or if one is too little, you know, switch it out or whatever, instead of kind of being stuck with one that was too small or too big or just whatever the case. So anyway, next time y'all see me, it'll probably be 6 months about my conch, because like I said, I don't think I'm gonna actually go get a shorter barbell, but if I do eventually go get a shorter barbell, I guess I'll bring you guys along if that's something y'all want to see. Leave a comment down below if that's what you want to see. But other than that, that is the end of my video. Thank you all for watching. If you got to the end of this video and you didn't subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. Also click that bell notification so that you get notified when I post every Sunday at 5 p.m. Follow me on social media at Sham the Baddest. Click that link in the description so that you can hear my music. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.